how much you are earning, how much you are saving. 2023, and I was working in Scotland. Total salary before the tax was £6,414. I moved to England. Starting salary was £1,477 per week. I was enjoying a lot of holidays like traveling. You have to expense on your groceries. That my basic salary is 44,705 Great Britain pound. I was staying in the hospital accommodation, 2-bedroom flat, 881 Great Britain pound, including everything. Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Faraz Ahmad. So in this video today, we are going to talk about a very hot topic. When I started working in the United Kingdom in the NHS, till then people are asking me, doctor, how much you are earning, how much you are saving every month. So in this video, I am going to this topic that what is my salary, how much I am earning every month, and what are my expenses, and how much I am saving every month. So let me tell you that I came to United Kingdom in February 2023, and I was working in Scotland on a 6-month contract in orthopedics department. So after the completion of initial 6-month contract, I moved to England. I am working in the Bedford right now, and now I am working in accident and emergency department as a clinical development fellow. So first of all, I will take you to the mobile screen, which will be moving on the right side of this screen, and you will be seeing my contract, my job, and my pay slips. Everything I will let you know. So you can see over here, my initial contract was in the Scotland, and I was working over here as a clinical development fellow. You can see that my starting salary was £1,477 per week. So if you change this salary into a month, you can multiply 1477 with 4. So apart from this, you can check the hours of the work. My hours of the working were 40 hours per week, and it was not exceeding 48 hours per week to any of the week. So then you can see over here, I was enjoying a lot of holidays in the Scotland. You can see holidays 36 per annum. While I am working in the England, and here I will show you that I am taking 27 annual leaves, while in the Scotland leaves were 36. Okay, and my duration of the contract was from 1st of Feb 2023 to 1st of August 2023. So let me show you my salary. So guys, here you can see this is my salary slip from the Scotland, and you can see over here my name is written Faraz Ahmad, the everything, my staff pay number, tax code, everything is written over here. So you can see I have encircled, and over here in a red color you can see that this is the band minimum, and this was the 42,754. Basically this was the basic salary. Okay, so 42,754 per annum was my basic salary. So apart from this, you can see that basic salary per month is £3,563. So locum payment, band all, and you can say the band 1A and 50%, everything was over there. And you can see that 712 and 2138 they added in my salary. So the total salary before the tax was £6,414 while I was working in the Scotland. So then you can say they have deducted income tax from my salary, and income tax was 1,554. National insurance deducted 421 Great Britain pound, and then they have taken the superannuation, that was the basically pension from my salary, and that was 338 Great Britain pound. And I was living in the hospital accommodation over there. So please keep in mind, if you are living in the hospital accommodation anywhere, if you are in Scotland, you are in Northern Ireland, or you are in the England, you are on a bonus. You know, like if you will be staying out of the hospital accommodation, then you will be paying even more. Okay, so I was staying in the hospital accommodation, and this was a very beautiful 2-bedroom flat. So we were paying 881 Great Britain pound, including everything, including gas bill, water bills, electricity bills, including house rent, just in 881 Great Britain pound. Okay, so they have described this my house rent in the deduction as well. Total deductions were 3,196 Great Britain pound out of 6,414 pound. So the rest of the salary, you can say taxable pay was 6,076, tax was 1,554, national insurance was 421, and then they have added the care super pay 3,563, and then they have added 338 as well. So net pay which I used to receive was 3,218 Great Britain pound while I was working in Scotland. I'm not talking about England. So while you are working in Scotland, usually pays are better as compared to England, and you can save even more while you are working in Scotland as compared to England. So after, the deduction of the house rent and everything, I used to get almost 300 Great Britain pounds. And if you are going to spend £1,000 in your expenses, you can easily save 2,000 Great Britain pound over there, which is a very, very good amount. So when I moved to England from the Scotland, I have nothing in my savings. I have only that money in my saving which I saved in the Scotland. So now I will tell you about the contract which I had with the England in the hospital of the Bedford, and I will show you salary slip. So I started working as a clinical fellow in accident emergency department in Bedford. So here I am working in accident emergency department, and here you can say my salary range is 44,705 per annum. So this is basically basic salary, and this includes 50% bending as well. So you can see at the end of this screen, like I have to work 40 hours per week maximum, and if I have to leave this job, I will give them a 1 month notice. So apart from this, you can see over here annual leaves are 27 days per annum, and in Scotland leaves was 36. That was amazing. So I always miss Scotland job, but I left that job because I want to learn something. I was working in the orthopedic over there, so I was interested in any job, so I got this job in England after this. So now I am going to show you the salary slip, which is from, you can say, the Bedford Hospital. And here you can see this is my first salary slip, which is basically apart from, you can say, 50% pending which I mentioned over here, you can see that my basic salary is 44,705 Great Britain pound. You can see my tax code, which is also wrong. I have to submit my P45 form from my previous job to the HMRC, then they will correct my tax code. They are deducting more tax from my salary. Basic pay is 173 hours, and 21 pound per hour is the rate. So my net amount is 3,725 pounds. Okay. So at the end, you can say, if you want to see in detail this salary slip, you can see over here that the taxable pay is 3,360, non-taxable pay is 0, total payment is 3,725. So they have deducted total tax of, they have deducted total amount of 1,148 pounds, and 1,148 pounds were deducted from my tax, from my pension and everything. So the salary which I received on very first month was 2,576 Great Britain pound. So this is basically first month salary slip. If you add 50% bending in this salary slip, you can add 1,500 more, and you can add 25 with the 1,500. So pay is more or less same. Like I used to earn 44 over there, 42 over there in the Scotland, and here my salary is 3,900 and 4,000 Great Britain pound. So, but the difference is in the expenses of your living. As I told you, in the Scotland, I was living in the hospital accommodation, and the only difference was, the only perk was, I was in hospital accommodation and they used to deduct just 880, including everything. Here I am living in out of the hospital, in my own accommodation, which I rented, and I am paying 1,100 rent of the house, and I am paying electricity, water bills, gas bills separately. So totally, if you add everything, you are going to pay almost 16 to 1,700 pounds every month. If I am earning 3,800 pounds and I am giving 1,700 pounds in the rent and in bills, and rest I am left with 2,000 pounds, and then you have to expense all other things as well, like traveling. You have to expense on your groceries, and you have to send money at home. You have to do a lot of other things, like if you want to do some exam, if you want to take some subscription, you want to take some courses, you have to pay for those courses. So recently I took ALS course, and that was almost 800 Great Britain pound. Then I took subscription for a course that was also very expensive. So the key point is, like, if you are living in the England, the expenses of living is way more as compared to the Scotland. Like if you are doing a junior doctor job in the Scotland, you can save definitely a good amount. But if you are working in the England, And although you will be earning same amount, but you will be expending more, way more as compared to Scotland on your all the daily routines, on your activities, on your groceries, on your shopping, and on your rent. One important thing is that when I was living in the hospital accommodation, they used to give us clean linens on daily basis if you want, towels for your kitchen, for your washroom, for your bathroom, everything they used to give. And it was a very beautiful house with separate bathroom and a separate washroom. It was amazing. I am really missing that house. And just in 881 pound, including apart from all these house rent, water bills, electricity bills, gas bills, I am also paying the council tax as well. So my council tax band is almost 200 Great Britain pound every month. So the end and the final point is, like, if you are working in England or you are working in the Scotland, more or the less you are earning same money, but the difference is in the expenses. Like if you are working in the England, you have to expense more than the double which I used to expense in the Scotland. So the thing is, the living expenses, the rents, the groceries, everything is way cheaper in the Scotland as compared to the England. So I used to spend 880 Great Britain pound over there for my bills, for my council tax, for my rent, and here I am paying 1800 almost. So this is more than the double of that amount. So if you have any questions regarding these salary slips, regarding the council tax, you can directly comment or you can ask me on the Instagram. Thank you very much, by the way, for watching this video.